All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown. Now, this is my life on just a trucker day. All right. So I'm in a different city in another state. I ain't never really been like 3 times before. Um, and I want to watch the Braves game. So I'm going to go watch the Braves game. When I get to the sports bar, now mind you, the place is like 9 minutes away in the drive. It's like 50 some minutes a walk back. My phone been acting up, so I'm prepared to walk back if I have to. So I get to the sports bar, ask about the Braves and everything. They get my stuff set up. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this TV right here. So I asked the lady to clean off my table. So she was like, I got you. So when she cleaning off my table, my man for the Braves, dang, what's his name? Aurora, or whatever his name is, the good dude for the Braves, he started coming up the bat. So I'm like, oh shoot, I'm watching Buddy coming up the bat. You know, he got a little stance and everything. The lady that's wiping my table off starts hollering, like yelling, oh! And she falling down. Mind you, I'm in a place, I'm the only colored, melanated person in the building. I'm kind of close to the door because they watching their own thing over here. I want to watch the Braves. This ain't the Braves' place. So I'm over here by myself, isolated. I'm a kind of big dude. They can't see her. They just see my back and they see the lady hollering. Ah! So I'm like, I throw my hand up and start saying, hey, y'all, come on. Like, I got my hand up high though, doing it, right? So a lady come over and they look the same. So I guess it's a mom or auntie or somebody. But she laid down on top of her. While all this is happening, the player for Atlanta, the real good dude, he hits a home run. Bah! So I'm looking at her hit the home run, and while the girl on the ground, and I can't even do no emotion. Cause if I start cheering for the dude hitting a home run, that's gonna look crazy. So we get past that. The Braves in there. It was a good game. They went out to the end of the game. They lost, but it was a good game. My phone ain't working, so I cannot use the Uber go back, the Lyft and go back. So I'm like, well, I was prepared for this walk, so I started walking. And I mind you, I just ate like a whole. Well, I ain't eat the whole pizza. I ate a good portion of it though. So I got a little box and I'm walking. Mind you, the girl had just got kidnapped, right? Well, she was missing, the nurse or whatever. So I'm walking, and at this point, it's like around 9:30, 9:45 while I'm walking. And remember this, y'all, when you're over 40, you can't trust a fart, right? Remember that. It's not nasty, but you can't, right? So I just almost ate this whole pizza. I'm walking, I'm by myself. I'm like, I try to let one slide out real quick. That thing was kind of wet. I said, oh no. I got a long walk ahead of me. I got a long walk. I'm walking back to my truck. I was taking a shower at the Planet Fitness. The Planet Fitness closed. I'm trying to think about what can I work. So I thought about a place I could get a 24-hour restaurant, grocery store. So I said, okay, I can go there. But it wasn't bad like that. But it just, you just gotta check yourself. You gotta check yourself. But I'm walking, right? I'm walking. I ain't walking as fast as I was. Now I'm walking with a little stroll now. So, what it is, a little girl is walking. Man, it's getting dark. A little girl is walking towards me, all white on, and she got like her high heels across her shoulder walking. What the hell is this? So, as a dude, if you're a predator, this is like a snack. If you're a man with some kind of integrity, you can just like, what's going on here? And you also worried about somebody trying to set you up. Somebody could be trying to rob me. Somebody could be trying to do a sting, trying to see if I'm a child molester. So we walking on the sidewalk, and like once we meet, it's right at a road. So now, like the grass ain't right there, so I got room to go wide. So I start going real wide. So she see I ain't trying to get close to her. So she was like, excuse me, sir, do you know how to get the Green Apartments? I'm like, look, I'm from out of town. I don't really know. I'm trying to get back to my spot. So I get to walking. Then I look up Green Apartments on my phone. I look up Green Apartments. Green Apartments is going the way I'm going. She going all the other way. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So I call the girl. I'm like, hey, tell her where to go. And I'm saying, look, go this way. Turn right at the light at 30 at 131st Street, you make a left. So I told her, I said, look, don't get in nobody's car, don't go in nobody's house. 131st Street, and cause she was talking about the school. I said, when you get to the end of this street, you'll see the school. She said, oh yeah, when I get to that school, it's like an elementary school. I know where I'm at, then I know how to get home. So you know she's a little girl. So I'm like, okay, fine, boom. We turn, she turned light, I keep walking straight. And I'm looking at my phone just to make sure she's going the right way. And I look at it, I ain't never seen this before in my life. Have y'all ever seen this? It was 131st and a half street and 131st Street right next to each other. I've never seen a half. Never. So I'm like, Lord, I hope this little girl make it home. 131st and a half takes you to the back of the school. It kind of like wraps back around to 132nd. So I'm like, man, I hope this little girl find a way home. But I kind of want to walk her home, but if I walk her home, now people gonna think I'm trying to kidnap the girl. So like, it's stuff like that as a man, especially as a black man. When you're trying to do right, it's going to always be perceived as you doing something wrong. So I try to help her, but I ain't want to be too helpful and get myself in the bad. I had a homeboy that went through the same situation. He saw a girl outside late at night playing in his affluent neighborhood, and he was on the phone with the other guy like, hey man, leave that little girl alone. He was like, nah man, it's too dark. So he picked her up and took her back to a car he had seen when he was coming in. And the guy was like, hey, thank you. Then he was like, hey, what's your name? And my homeboy just pulled off because he was finna try to flip it and make it sound like he was a predator when he was trying to help. So you always got to worry about situations like that. And you try to do the best you can, man. I feel like I did. I could sleep from what I did, but I wish that little girl was not there at no dang 9:45, 10 o'clock at night walking with some high heels on and a skirt. That ain't right. That she about 12, 13. All right, y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Trucker Stories.